I marched into my classroom and claimed I wanted to be an attorney. The idea of Towards Tomorrow has been drilled into my head, gaining weight with each year of school I complete. Because, full disclosure, I didn't want to be an attorney. I didn't even know what the term meant at the time. I just asked my mom what profession could match the plaid blazer I got for career day. And I find I do that a lot. From 5th grade to now, I've jumped to just about every career choice there is. Freshman year, I narrowed it down to just the medical field. And I was pretty naive for thinking that was enough, for the vastness of this field never fails to amaze me. From then on, I jumped to biomedical engineer, to medical illustrator, to OBGYN, and so on. I found the more careers I discovered while taking health science courses at my school, the more confused I became on what I wanted to do. And it was terrifying. I knew at 15 years old I didn't have to have it all figured out, but pursuing a medical profession isn't exactly the easiest path. I felt behind everyone else. So, flash forward to my sophomore year. The very first thing we did on the very first day of health science theory was say our name, followed by the profession we were pursuing. It was a simple icebreaker game that had me sweating in my seat. Everyone sounded so sure of their answer. Nobody was caught off guard like I was. They'd dedicated the past years to mapping out their lives on spreadsheets, from the county their practice will be in, down to the font on the business cards they'll eventually have. I hadn't even picked my classes for next year, much less what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. What do you want to do when you grow up? This question follows me no matter what school district I move to, and though my answer always changes, the uncertainty in my voice remains. It took me 17 years to come to terms with that uncertainty, though I could pinpoint the exact hour I discovered it was okay to feel lost right now. 12 p.m., Friday, December 5th, 2019. I was in the health science room during my lunch block to listen to a guest speaker for HOSA, and after she finished her presentation, she asked if there were any questions. And after a solid 30 seconds of awkward silence and panicked glances around the room, I finally worked up the courage to raise my trembling hand. In a sputtered speech, I spat out, "How did you choose your job? How were you able to make a decision when there were so many options?" I remember wanting to cry as I spoke, because junior year is when you're supposed to be thinking more seriously about the future. And I definitely felt that stress then because I was thinking about the future. The problem came when nothing arose from all that thinking. She smiled at me, and she said, "You won't know for a long time." She told me that she entered college as an English major. It wasn't a straight path from birth to ER doctor, and I have no idea why I thought it was. Because it's trial, and it's exploration, and it's oftentimes mistakes. And that was the most valuable advice I'd ever received. Eventually, I'll figure it out. But that doesn't have to be now or even soon. It's okay if I'm searching for a while. The important part is that I don't give up the search. That I don't settle for something I don't truly enjoy. That I continue towards tomorrow, even when I don't know what tomorrow holds. So if it weren't obvious enough, I have no idea what I want to do when I grow up. And that's terribly intimidating when everyone around me is figuring it out. I still go to school with the kids who know exactly who they want to be, who introduce themselves as future dermatologists, but it isn't discouraging anymore. Rather, it's those kids who inspire me to want to find a career that I am passionate about, to be so sure in who I am and who I want to be. So hi, I'm Natalie Isabella Chavez. I am 17 years old, and I have no idea what I want to do when I grow up. And that's okay, because I'm still headed towards tomorrow. Thank you.